So we'll start our group discussion. The topic is it is easy to defeat someone but hard to win someone.
So, good evening, everyone. Today, our topic is it is easy to defeat someone but hard to win. So, it is a very beautiful quote. It means that it is very easy to point out someone's mistakes, but it is really very difficult to solve the problem in your own way without doing any mistake. It means that in our society, so many people are always trying to find out someone's mistake, but when the same things, the same problem come in their head, so they are not doing the things, the problems solving with the full concentration and without doing any errors or mistake. So I think that when you find out others mistakes, so we should be perfect about that matter before pointing out someone's mistake, because we are always pointing someone's mistake but don't see that our mistake, because as we all know that we are not perfect in the world, in every world. So you have something less from others and also others something less from you. So you have to maintain this, that when you know something better, so then you can point out someone's mistake, but when you are not, so it is very bad in your life and in your work. So that's it. It is a very famous quote. It said by APJ Abdul Kalam. Suppose you and your relative participate in a competition. You know all about the competition, and you know your opponent participants' weakness. Your relative don't know that. So you in this competition, you always try that how you better performance in the competition. Said him to come back in right way, because you always want to win this competition. That's all.
Good evening, everyone. Today's topic was given by our former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and in today's world, it is highly appreciated when you won someone's heart by not defeating others. As an example, you all know that Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal or Virat Kohli's India didn't get the World Cups, but we all know that how much their efforts creates an impression in our heart. And this quote, by whom this quote was given, we can take an example from him that he didn't defeat anyone to create an impression on our heart. Very few prime minister can create that kind of impression. That's because he wins someone heart by his politeness, by his way of approach, by his attitude, and everything else. Now, in this modern world, everybody's aspect is to fight, and make their through to the winning spot. But they often forgets that this sportsmanship, the way you treat someone to win that position, makes an impression to others. So, on that perspective, this sport was 100% all right.
Actually, defeating someone means showing others your skill, strategy, or your power. But win someone, it is winning someone trust or others blessing. We defeat someone, you by defeating someone, you can get temporary happiness. But if you uh, win, if you win someone by winning someone, you your inner and outer soul will be very happy, and your relationship bonding will be more strong. today if you sacrifice 20 rupees for someone, it get back 40 rupees with another day with happiness. If you win someone in a small part of his life, he will be uh, he will be help you, or he will be support you to win a big part of your life.
It is a famous quote and it is totally relevant with today's world. And the quote was told by Sir APJ Abdul Kalam, who was a great man of India. And here, defeating someone means breaking someone, and winning over someone means consoling him or connecting your thought with the other one. In an argument, it's very easy to defeat someone, but in by defeating him, you will get uh, you will get a permanent enemy, and the enemy will always try to find the opportunity to defeat you and defeat you. But if you connect your soul or your thought with him, he will not be your enemy. um, in the today's world, if we tell that it is very easy to plug a plant, a small plant, but it's very hard to give it water every day and make it grow. So in the today's generation, it's very uh, it's very bad thing that we are always trying to defeat everyone, and it's like a race, or it's like a thing which will not be good which will not be good in future. So the topic is totally relevant, and it's true. That's all, sir.
It is very easy to defeat someone, but it hard to win. This is the quote of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So it is very easy to criticize someone for their mistake, but it is very difficult to do the same work without any mistake. We are not perfect, and we always try to criticize the other person, but we never see our own mistakes. In our society, we always try to criticize someone, but when our turn comes, we always try to escape our mistakes, and we give many excuses for that. So before criticizing someone for their mistake, we should see our mistakes at first. So that's it.
So quote is very nice. It is quoted by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. You have already mentioned, and Amina also mentioned everything. So I have nothing more to tell. APJ Abdul Kalam told this quote not in respect of war field or not in respect of any fighting. He told this in respect of life struggling. The journey of life from birth to death is not smooth. There are so many obstacles. So we have to overcome all obstacles. So if we create a good bond of friendship and brotherhood relation with all the people, then our journey will be smooth and we'll get help and cooperation from all the person. So it means we have to win heart of the someone, other person. How to win? We have to make room in other person's heart, not by underestimating the person, by helping and cooperating the person. Nobody is 100% perfect in our life. Everybody, we all have some mistakes we are doing. Through mistake we are learning. So it will not be our purpose to find out mistakes with others. It will be our purpose, it will be our motto that we'll go ahead to help the person and to help the person correct their mistake. Very polite manner, very humbly, then we'll be able to make room in his or her heart. That means we'll win the heart of the person and he will be our friend. When mistakes will come in my case, then the person will come to help me. So he is not what they also mentioned that we should not be in going on increasing our enemies in life. We will cooperate with each other so that our journey becomes smooth. So whenever any mistake I will find with anybody, then I will go and cooperate with the person to correct it. If I find any mistake, if I am very much true friend to you, then definitely I will find some mistake and go to you immediately. Please correct it. Please correct it in this way. It is not good. It will be very much improper. You don't do this. But what we are doing, we are criticizing towards others and we are taking joy in it. We are getting pleasure in it because our most of the people's common trend are to find out fault with others and getting joy. That I am showing off that I know more than that person. But I am forgetting what Amina already mentioned, that forgetting in my case, when it will come, then I will be very much helpless position. So we are coming to the main track. Definitely we will see my friends and relatives who are there. If there is any mistake is found, then immediately I will go and very politely help the person, cooperate with the person to make it correct. In our magazine, when I have already told in several occasions that when we published in our first magazine, we are going to this year, we are going to publish the 18th magazine. So it is my endeavor and it was my determination that I will go on like this. I will do a good job that people will tell that a tutorial home is publishing a magazine. But it is not correct or 100% okay. But we are trying to bring out a magazine. There will be so many mistakes and you come ahead with me and cooperate with me. Find out the mistakes so that in the next published, we will make it correct. But some people very much criticize and so say they wanted that it would be stopped. But when I realized that they want this, then I never saw back. Go ahead. And now 18th years we have reached already 17th magazine we have published this year 18th. But nowadays again we are mentioning that we are still doing mistake. But please help us to find out this and cooperate with us so that next time we will be able to make it correct. So in this way, if we tell people that mistakes will be happen in our life, but it doesn't mean that you will criticize and you will underestimate me. You will come beside me like a friend and make brotherhood relation with me and help me to correct the mistakes. So it is very hard to win someone. It is very easy to defeat someone. That's all.